In most cases, deluxe albums are intended as a chart-focused second wind for their parent albums and usually have just a handful of extra tracks, remixes, leftovers, maybe a hot new single to give an extra boost, while the artist is saving the more promising new material for their next proper album. Not SZA. Lana, the title for the long-delayed deluxe edition of her 2022 blockbuster SOS, which finally dropped on Friday afternoon, has had a long and convoluted history, morphing and changing every step of the way over the 2 years since she first began talking about it, shortly after the release of the parent album.
Why?
Because SZA is that kind of artist. A perfectionist whose work isn't ready until she feels it's ready. That's a major reason why she gets so angry when her unfinished or unreleased material leaks. When people leak my songs, they ruin them, she told Variety in her Hitmaker of the Year cover interview last year. Then it's not mine anymore. It's actually yours. It's something unfinished that you decided was ready to be shared. And it's like, fuck you. Now I'm not releasing it. Play your leak, but you're not gonna bully me into dropping music. I'm now embarrassed by this less-than-correct version that you put out. You've sent me into a weird space creatively when you could have just waited for me, but you're selfish. When someone takes their art that seriously, it takes time. Following is a timeline of Lana's long, twisted road to reaching the public. December 2022. During interviews around the release of SOS, which had its own long road to completion, arriving nearly 5 years after her official debut full-length, Control, SZA mentions plans for an expanded version of the 23-track, hour-plus-long album. February 2023. SZA says a deluxe edition of SOS featuring 10 additional tracks is coming soon. Variety speculates that based on comments she had made in recent months, songs might include several unreleased tracks circulating on the internet, with titles guessed at by fans. Boy from South Detroit, which emerges on the final Lana tracklist titled BMF, Joni. Her tribute to Joni Mitchell that has been floating around on the internet for years, and PSA. August 2023. In an interview with Variety, SZA says Lana is outtakes from SOS and new stuff, too. I added a couple of songs. It's like a whole new project. It's called Lana, my name, but it's the first tattoo that I ever got when I was 13. It was $10 a letter, and I only had 40, so that became my nickname for no reason. Lana is really just the B-side of SOS. The fluctuating tracklist was evident when she was asked if Joni would be on it.
Joni is on it.
Well, they leaked it, so I wasn't going to put it on there. I guess I should still, but they leaked it already. They ruined it. Fans already have it. September 2023. On September 8th, SZA performs a free concert at the Brooklyn Navy Yard where she announces to the audience, the Deluxe is a whole nother album. It's called Lana. It's 7 to 10 songs, and it'll be out this fall. Along with tracks from SOS and her debut full-length Control, she performed 3 unreleased songs at the concert, including a song interpolating the melody of Girl from Ipanema that turns out to be BMF, Boy from South Detroit, Saturn and DTM, also referred to as Diamond Boy. November 2023. During another interview with Variety, SZA talks expansively, although not more conclusively, about Lana. I never get these things done until like the day before the deadline, she laughs. It became more than I thought. It was going to be something really soft because I had made all my screaming points on SOS, and I just wanted to glide and not think too much and just get out of my own head. I was so happy to say some shit that didn't mean a fucking thing. But now it's definitely turning it into its own album. I guess I could drop another album randomly because no one's actually expecting that from me right now. December 2023. The album appears poised for release early in the month after SZA posts a series of photos that seem to be cover artwork for the release, each one bearing the familiar parental advisory, explicit content sticker. February 2024. SZA performs the new song Saturn at the Grammy Awards, where she takes home 3 trophies out of 9 nominations for SOS. She releases the song as a single on February 22nd, which seems to be the lead track from the seemingly forthcoming album.